Okay, I know we just listened to MGMT, but like I said in the previous video, Siberian Breaks, I really want to hear this track entitled Brian Eno. I just really want to see what they do. Welcome back, everyone, to the channel. I hope that you're having a wonderful one out there. I pressed the wrong button. Thank you, as always, for being here. Click on the video. Like I said, we listened to Siberian Breaks a little bit ago, and I want to listen to this track, Brian Eno. Now, I'm really curious. I have the lyrics pulled up. I haven't even looked at them yet. Is it like I just have the track list pulled up? Is this going to be an ode to Brian Eno, as I'm imagining? Is this going to be perhaps copying or portraying? There's another word I'm thinking of, but like paying homage to a style from Brian Eno? Is this going to be music for airports, or is this going to be taking Tiger Mountain? I don't know, but there is one way to find out. So let's go ahead and pull up the track. We'll talk about it after Brian Eno.
So tired, so searching, I followed sounds to a cathedral. Imagine my surprise to find that they were produced by Brian Eno. As the gates quite dark, the roses trim, the windows dark.
Okay.
I see the walls down, limestone crack, not red, not blue, not yellow, but black. And all the space is left for you. If the sky was synthesized, you probably know. He taught me many things, the wisdom of faith.
That is awesome.
The prophet of a sapphire soul, presented through creative freedoms. And everything I say is true. 'Cause if I was telling lies, it probably show. I can tell that he's kind of smiling, but what does he know? What does he know? We're always one step behind him. He's Brian Eno.
I love that line.
Brian Eno, Brian Eno. When I was stuck in
And they'll love that synth there.
elaborate curses, teachers and formulas to teach the chorus and flip the verses. My whole foundation came unglued when I tried to humanize by ambient lies. The results and metaphors, yeah, but what
This
does
is a
he
good
know?
one.
What does he know? We're always one step behind him. He's Brian Eno, Brian Eno, Brian Eno, Brian Eno.
It's so quirky too.
He promised pretty world and all the silence I could dream of. Brian Peter, George St. John, Le Baptiste de la Salavino.
I love that. Oh, I love that rhythm that the drummer came up with there. I'm loving this. I hope that you guys are enjoying listening to this to MGMT with me because this is a fun time. I love how much honor they pay to Brian Eno. Just to like, I'm going to the lyrics really quick. It's a great song, but just to, I love how much they honor him and respect him. The chorus, we're always one step behind him. He's Brian Eno, and then they repeat that even as it goes on. I'll always be one step behind him because obviously Brian Eno was, and like a forerunner in music technology and genres. Whatever you want to call it. He was a pioneer. That's the best way to describe it. A pioneer in music. And I just love how much of an ode they played to him. I love the song's quirky nature. The big blasted drums, the quirky synths and keys that are constantly underneath, the horn-like sounds that almost give off a tuba-like essence to it as well. The singing, it plays abrupt, it plays fast and loose. I think that it's just a really fun song. And I don't think necessarily stylistically they're trying to play towards anything like Brian Eno. You could argue this maybe touches some of like his early glam kind of days. Then there's that section in the middle which breaks it all down. And at first, I really thought they were going to kind of go into an ambient route to even like go further. But no, they soften things up, and I love the direction that break takes. Just really, really fun. Treating Eno as like this mythical figure, which in a way he is this mythical figure in music, and I really, really enjoy what they do here with this track. This is fun to listen to. So tired, soul searching, I followed sounds to a cathedral. Imagine my surprise to find that they were produced by Brian Eno. Past the gates, quite stark, the roses trimmed. And by the way, even though I am familiar with a lot of Eno's work, I'm not familiar with all of Eno's work at all. So there's going to be many, many references in here that I'm not going to catch. Just to throw that out there. Past the gates, quite stark, the roses trimmed and the windows dark. I see the walls through a limestone crack. Not red, not blue, not yellow, but black. And all the space is left for you. If the sky was synthesized, you'd probably know. Like, if the sky was synths, Eno would, like, he would know it. And he'd be like the creator in a sense of that. He taught me many things, the wisdom of oblique stratagems, which I remember, because, I mean, we just listened recently to Another Green World. That's how he gets his lyrics with the whole, and a lot of the musical ideas, just kind of randomly putting things together with the cards or whatever it was. The prophet of a sapphire soul presented through creative freedoms, and everything I say is true, because if I was telling lies, it'd probably show. I can tell when he's kind of smiling, but what does he know? We're always one step behind him. He's Brian Eno. When I was stuck, he'd make me memorize elaborate curses, tinctures, and formulas to ditch the chori and flip the verses. Once again, referencing the cards and the way of writing lyrics and different musical ideas. My whole foundation became unglued when I tried to humanize by ambient light. Of course, the ambient music that would create. Dipping swords in metaphors, yeah, but what does he know? We're always one step behind him, Brian Eno. This is where it softens things up. He promised pretty worlds and all the silence I could dream of. Brian Peters George St. John Le Baptiste de La Salle Eno. I don't know why he filled his name in with all these other things. Let's click on the annotation. Let's see. Oh, this is Brian Eno's entire full name. Well, there you go. I had no idea. You learn something new every day. Okay.
Please clap.
Well, all alone by the oldest stone where the trees grow, the creature by the water feature the ghostly glow, making sure that time's preserved well, we reap what we sow. We're always one step behind him. He's Brian Eno. Yeah, I can tell that he's doing well, but what does he know? I'm always one step behind him. And it repeats from there. I really love how this is just such a straightforward ode to the man of Brian Eno. And, like, I know that, like, obviously Brian Eno is huge when it comes to music, but this album came out in 2010. And I guarantee you, because I see that this album, like, had a lot of success as well, I guarantee you that there were people that listened to this album, listened to the song Brian Eno, never heard of Brian Eno, and were like, gotta check him out. And I guarantee that there's some fans, more modern day fans and younger fans, that checked out Brian Eno's music because of this. And probably became fans, you know? Sometimes music gives, and that's the beauty of it all, you know? Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. Thank you as always for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Come back tomorrow. You never know what we're doing, because I don't even know what we're doing. Have a great one, guys. I will see you all later. Bye.